folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First play looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Brought down, but both the tackle can produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. The Aggies pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. And reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson and Reggie McNeil. Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Peters. He'll be tackled at the 17. By the coverage team. Wideouts now clustered. Out of the shotgun and hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Catch made over the middle. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Short connection to the tight end here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. Stuck right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense in a
deep shot toward the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. The first down drop here in the middle of the field. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No field goal attempt. Offense still on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th and short from the 20. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it, and no for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Headed for the end zone. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. We saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Now run it here against the running back with the ball. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. He's running out of time here. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great catch and run for 6. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Savage. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll feed the back again. That's good for a 1st down near the 40. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the 1st down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Turns it loose downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Aggies come to the line with first and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And 6 more points to the total. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Comes up with the catch. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on first and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Briggs. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They go with a direct snap. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ohio State. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments of what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back, playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. They'll go with the ground game. The running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense cannot be stopped. They're setting out to try the PAT.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Gets rid of it on the move. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He lets it rip. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Yeah, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
42 spot
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He could go at the 20. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Complete on the shovel pass. Great footwork, a big opening now. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. And here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. The clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They open the 4th by going to the air. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Not necessarily something you would recommend, but when you know your talent, you know your talent. This quarterback does what you would not expect him to do, puts the ball into double coverage, and guess what? The receiver comes down with it for a touchdown.
Looking for a receiver. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, interesting call here by this offense, but you got to give the defense a lot of credit for the recognition and the speed to be able to get to the edge before he could get to the goal line. Now here comes up a 4th down. Very curious to see what they're going to do here. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Bringing pressure. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. A throw from the red zone. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Thorne. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Took contact on the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thorne. And the senior showing his toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State, 22.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Briggs. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for the wide out. What a catch! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Makes a quick catch. Going to get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. First down. Looking to throw the football. He flips it to the back across the middle. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.